The most expensive mistake in the markets is not picking the wrong stock, it's choosing the wrong game entirely. Most people spend years fighting the market because they chose a strategy that is fundamentally incompatible with their own personality and lifestyle. They are fighting themselves. People think the choice between trading and investing is about money, risk, or greed. They are wrong. It is a choice about your most valuable, non-renewable asset, your time. And more importantly, it is a choice that must match your innate psychological wiring. Today, we are not going to list pros and cons. We are going to run a diagnostic. We will analyze the two core operating systems for wealth creation, the trader's brain and the investor's brain. One of them is your default setting. By the end of this video, you will know which system you are designed to run. This clarity is the foundation upon which all sustainable wealth is built. Getting this right from the start saves you a decade of expensive trial and error. This decision isn't about which one is better in a vacuum. It's about which one is better for you. The market has a brutal way of exposing a mismatch between a person and their strategy. Let's make sure you are aligned. So let's boot up the first operating system and dissect its code. The trader's brain. It operates at a frequency and intensity that would burn out most people, but for the right person, it's a zone of high performance. Let's explore. Forget the image of a gambler from the movies. The elite trader is not a risk taker, they are an obsessive risk manager. Their entire world is built on probabilities, execution, and extreme emotional discipline. They are process-oriented, not outcome-oriented on any single trade. The currency of the trader is not just capital, it's focus. This requires hours of screen time per day, not just executing trades, but preparing, reviewing, and analyzing. It is an active, demanding job that requires you to be present and mentally sharp every single day. The trader's brain thrives on volatility. It sees market swings not as a threat, but as an opportunity. It must be comfortable with being wrong often, cutting losses without hesitation, and understanding that profitability comes from an edge applied over hundreds of trades. Emotionally, the trader must be a stone wall. They cannot let the euphoria of a winning streak or the despair of a losing streak affect their next decision. The system and the process are all that matter. This requires immense psychological resilience. This path is for the person who loves the game itself. They are fascinated by market dynamics, short-term price action, and the challenge of developing and executing a precise system under pressure. It's a high-performance skill, like being a professional athlete. If this sounds exhausting rather than exhilarating, that is a critical piece of data. Because if you don't have the time or temperament for this, attempting it will destroy your capital. But what if your goal is to build wealth without being chained to a screen? That requires a completely different kind of mind. The investor's brain runs on a different clock. It doesn't measure success in hours or days, but in years and decades. Their most powerful tool is not a complex trading algorithm. It is the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. The investor is not buying a stock ticker, they are buying a piece of a business. Their job is to determine the fundamental value of that business and buy it for a fair price. They think like a CEO or a business owner, not a speculator. Their approach to volatility is the polar opposite of a trader's. Market downturns are not a source of panic. They are a rare opportunity to buy wonderful businesses at a discount. The investor's temperament must be patient, rational, and detached from the daily noise. The time commitment is different. It's front-loaded. It requires deep research and analysis before buying, but after the decision is made, the primary activity is simply waiting. It is an approach designed to work alongside a demanding career, not replace it. The investor plays a game of accumulation. Their success is measured by the quality of the assets in their portfolio and the steady growth of their equity over a lifetime. They focus on the things they can control: savings rate, asset allocation, and behavior. You have now seen both blueprints, the high-frequency sprinter and the long-distance marathon runner. Each is a valid path to wealth, but only one is your path. But talk is cheap. How do you know, with certainty, which one you were built for? Here is the test. Forget complex personality quizzes. Your answer lies in the honest truth of 3 simple questions about your reality, not your aspirations. Question 1. Time. Do you realistically have 1 to 2 dedicated hours every single market day to focus solely on the markets? Be brutally honest. Maybe I can find the time, but a non-negotiable block you can commit to for years. If the answer is no, the trading operating system cannot run. Your path defaults to investing by necessity. If yes, we proceed. Question 2. Temperament. When the market drops 10%, what is your immediate gut reaction? Is it a surge of anxiety and a desire to sell? Or is it a calm curiosity and an urge to see what bargains might be available? Your gut reaction reveals your wiring. A trader must be able to withstand significant, rapid drawdowns without emotional breakdown. An investor must be able to withstand long periods of market panic to reap the rewards. A fragile temperament is disqualified from both, but especially from trading. Question 3. Time horizon. When you commit capital to an idea, are you mentally prepared to see it go nowhere for 5 years? Or does the thought of your money being stuck for more than a few months make you deeply uncomfortable? Your answers to these 3 questions, time, temperament, and time horizon, have chosen your path for you. Now that you have your answer, the biggest danger is inaction or incorrect action. So what is the single most important first step you must take within the next 24 hours? Knowing your path is the critical first step, but 90% of people fail right here. They get excited and immediately jump into the most dangerous phase without a plan. They start clicking buttons, buying random things, and blowing up their first account. If your diagnostic pointed you towards the trader's brain, your first action is not to fund a brokerage account. Your job is to open a paper trading account and for the next 60 days trade only one specific, well-defined setup. Nothing else. This process isn't about making fake money. It's about testing your discipline and your ability to follow a process religiously without the interference of emotion. If you can't do it with fake money, you have zero chance with real money. If your diagnostic pointed you towards the investor's brain, your first action is also not to buy a stock. Your first action is to read. Specifically, read Chapter 8 and Chapter 20 of Benjamin Graham's classic, The Intelligent Investor. This is non-negotiable. These 2 chapters, on Mr. Market and the margin of safety, are the unshakable pillars of all successful long-term investing. Internalizing these concepts before you invest a single dollar will protect you from the biggest behavioral errors that destroy wealth. You now have what 99% of market participants lack: a clear understanding of the game you are built to play and a concrete first step. You have chosen your path based on your personal hardware. The rest is simply a matter of execution.